race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and here we are at TPC Saw Grass, the famous stadium course. Rich, this is a stern test for the players, isn't it?
It is, Luke. The interesting thing about this golf course is that every single shot seems to be working away from the previous shot. The tee shot, if it's a dogleg left to right, then the next shot requires a shot from right to left. It's just one of these golf courses that you have to think and pay attention on every single shot. You can't take a single shot for granted, and you certainly can't afford to get out of position because the angles on this golf course are so bizarre. Pete Dye is a genius when it comes to designing this golf course.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The first of our birdie opportunities comes at the second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Here's HV3. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Going for this green in two, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. You finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Going with the 7.
4 left.
Is that what they had in mind?
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, you know you want to.
Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
He's currently tied for 12th. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par four. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Coming up from the bunker. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Second shot here on the fourth. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This one's online. Oh, well played. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Wynn moving the golf ball left to right.
This one's headed right, Rich. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Good looking putt. Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Go in. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Trailing by 4 strokes. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This one looking really good.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Why not take another look at that effort?
What an amazing putt from way out.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
This one's tracking.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied for 4th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Saw Grass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Good shot there, Beamer. Let's take a look at Harold Varner III from earlier.
This is his 3rd. I gotta say, I'm glad we got another look. That is in there close.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 2 shots off the pace.
Pretty good shot there.
And a chance to move into a tie for 2nd here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And with that, we'll move to 5 under par. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back nine, what are your thoughts so far?
Luke, top 10 on the leaderboard and moving up. It'll be interesting to see how this player performs over the next 9 holes.
As you make the turn here at TPC Saw Grass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Let's see if he can make this. Keep the par on the card. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Didn't that look good for a long time? So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out, looking for another birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? A par putt on the table. That was a gallant attempt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for bogey. And that putters hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially. This is very well done from long range.
Oh, Tony Finau, that is unreal. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 3 shots off the lead. Going with the 7. Great shot. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Just didn't drop. 8 feet to the cup.
Yep, tracking well.
And down she goes. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 strokes back. How close was that to going down? A par putt awaits.
So far, so good.
And the putt drops, now at 4 under, heading down the stretch. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left, start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. This putt to move into a share of second place.
Yes, Luke, and only 2 holes to go in this event.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
And down it goes for an eagle. And that will move into 6 under par. And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Currently 6 under for the event.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 3 17th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Looking really good. Oh, just missed. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Needs this one to kick right. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt is for a final score of 65.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, so close. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's tracking. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. And as this event comes to a conclusion, he'll take a tie for second.
Not a bad result whatsoever. Top 3 at any tournament is a good showing. Didn't get the top prize, but still lots of positives to take from. However,